Good afternoon and welcome to this NPL Women's Round 6 game, the Capital Football League here in Canberra, between Belconnen United and Canberra United Academy here at McKellar Park. Belconnen come into this game, they're the dominant team of the past few seasons. They've won 3 trebles in a row and will look to continue their dominant early form this season. They've only conceded 3 goals and come into this game on top of the ladder. Last weekend, it was a disappointing game for the Canberra United Academy. They suffered a 3-2 loss at the hands of Canberra FC, so they'll be looking to come into this game and get some revenge against a side that will look to test them early. Canberra United Academy, of course, is the pathway for the Westfield W League. It features Canberra United players Carly Ross-Backen, Aoife Colville and Sarah Morgan. So there is some young talent on display here, and of course, you look at the Matildas and there could be some future Matildas out here this afternoon. Canberra United Academy, of course, they haven't been eligible to play in the finals in this league in previous seasons. This is the first year they are eligible to make the finals. So sitting in third at the moment, they'll look to make a run. And against a side tonight, it'll be a good litmus test. Maddie Whittle for Belconnen United. She comes into this game as the league's top scorer from last year. She had 32 goals. She started the year really well with 4. And Canberra United Academy, they have 3 goal sharks of their own. Laura Hughes has 7, Colville has 5, and Ross-Backen has 4. As you can see, the girls are still warming up. We're not far away from kickoff on what should be hopefully a warm night here in Canberra. We have had some good weather of late. The moon is just coming up over the hills in the background, which is a nice setting here at McKellar Park. We'll go through the visitors lineup to start off with. In the 16, starting as the keeper, is Sally James, the reserve keeper. Of course, normally Isabel Davey is the keeper for Canberra United. She's on the bench to start this one. Aoife Colville, as I mentioned earlier, she'll start in number 3. Carly Ross-Backen at number 5. Molly Lawless will wear number 9. Laura Hughes at number 10. Courtney House in number 11, Stella DeMarco in number 12, Emily Jensen wears number 13, Isabella Barak will wear number 14, Hayley Taylor-Young in number 15, Sally James, as I mentioned before, the backup keeper in number 16, and 17, Emma Ilioski in number 17. On the bench, they have in number 18, Sharon Chow. Isabel Davey, as I mentioned before, will suit up from the bench. She might see some game time. Lara Agnew in number 23, Tiana Mirko in 22, and Demi Nicholas in number 4. For the home side tonight, starting in number 1, Natalie Lacey. She's been solid all season, only conceded 3 goals as the keeper for Belconnen United. Starting in number 3, Lauren Keir. Jessie Rashart will wear number 5, Jessie Williams in number 7, Michaela Day in number 8, Jasmine Maguire in number 9, Maddie Whittle in number 11, Nicole Jalocka in number 12, Karen Clark in number 13, 14 Eleanor Raymond, and number 16 is Alex Martins. On the bench, in number 2, Leah Carnagel She wore number 4 last week, so that's a jumper change there. Bronte Pike in number 4 takes over that jersey number. Number 6, May Bailey. Number 10, Brittany Smale. And rounding off the bench, Gemma Murphy in number 15. Surprisingly, Canberra United, they didn't actually go back into the sheds finalising their warm-up out on the ground, so they've decided to stay out. It's starting to get a little bit chilly. Clear skies. Courtney Hulse and Lauren Keir taking the toss here, the captains of both sides. Won by Belconnen, and Lauren Keir decides to kick to the left of screen. So we'll just wait for the players to take their position and we'll get underway here at McKellar Park. Both captains just having their final words here. A good crowd in here at McKellar Park as well for what is the match of the round. So it'll be Canberra United to kick us off here through Eva Colville. And we're underway here. It'll be interesting in this early part just to see how the nerves play out here. You've got a young side in Canberra United and they turn the ball over there. Nicole Jalocca early. A nice ball in. Looking for Maddie Whittle, last year's top scorer. A foot in there from Ilioski and we'll have a corner. An early corner for Belconnen United. They'll look to make to running here. Ooh. A nice header there from Jalocca. Just couldn't put it on target there. Canberra United survive an early onslaught there. They'll just look to settle the nerves here. They gave it away early on that first play. Comes wide looking for Molly Lawless. Nice ball wide, just couldn't find Barak there. Brought back in by Lauren Keir. Lost in midfield by Belconnen there. That's a confidence booster early. Wide ball here looking for Jasmine Maguire. She gets it back to Jalocca. A nice ball back to Maguire. Finds some space out here on the left early on. Met in a good challenge there by Jensen, and we'll have another corner. So it's been nice and open early on here. Belconnen making the running of it. Belconnen just looking to control it. Jalocka at the end of it. She finds Maguire. Called offside. Put under pressure there was House, and she turns it over. Canberra defenders get well. Turning it over in midfield there was DeMarco. Jasmine Maguire. And that won't trouble Sally James there. It's only early on, but you can see why Belconnen is the premier team in this competition. Just pressing early, looking for that early goal. Nice there from Ross Backen. Finds some space, but again the ball going forward is just cut off there. Nice there from Martins. Turned over. Is this a chance for Canberra? Looking for Colville. Jasmine Maguire in a panic of space out here on the left. She's found with a nice ball. Looks to go inside. Met with a solid challenge. And it'll be cleared there by House. Jalocka. Just turns it over, and Colville all by herself out here. She needs a bit of support earlier on. Nice there from Hughes, a nice touch. Molly Lawless dispossessed there. Nice touch there from Barak. Just controlling it in the middle. Waiting for the defender to come to her. She plays it back. Again, cut off down back. But it'll be Canberra who wins it. And it'll be Aoife Colville to bring it back in. Can they craft their first chance of the afternoon here? Emily Jensen. Nice long ball into the box, cut off well. So it's taken them just under 6 minutes, and it looks like Canberra United have finally settled into this game, and it's Barak again. Sends one into the box, looking for Colville. And it's taken well there by Lacey. Cut off there by Canberra United. Just can't make it happen as Keir takes a turn. Pass deflected. She'll bring it back in. Nice turn there. There was from Martins. Back to Keir. Some pressure there from Colville. And Canberra United will start it back from their own half. Was a nice ball there from Ross Backen. Just missed the target. One thing you'll notice when Canberra United has the ball, Belconnen just pressing so high up the pitch, nearly all their 10 players in that front half of theirs. Brought in there from Ilioski. Barak's been busy early in that midfield. Plays a nice ball back. Out here, Jensen under pressure from Whittle. Opts to play it back. Just controlling the tempo at the moment, Canberra United. And that one works out for them after it comes off Day's head. Jensen might look for that long ball again. She does. It's a nice ball in. Just under pressure a little bit here, Belconnen. Karen Clark opted to take that one. Played in their half. Just that last pass again as Clark cuts it off. Nice free in midfield there. Won by Day. Looks like Maddie Whittle has pushed out to this left wing here. Always dangerous is Maddie Whittle. And looking for Maddie Whittle there. Just can't find her on this occasion. And again, Canberra United will bring it out of defence through Russ Buchan. She'll go back and cut this one off. In fact, it'll be a throw-in. Cut off there by Canberra United. Comes out here looking for Lawless. She opts to play it back. Jensen finds it. And again, they continue to control the tempo, almost urging those Belconnen players to come up to them. Lacey gets a touch. It's starting to get chilly here, so she wouldn't have minded that one. And Ross Buchan, she'll track this one back and take it all the way back to Sally James. So both keepers getting a touch here. Hulse looking for Colville. She turns her opponent really well there. Looking for Barak. But it'll be cleaned up by Lacey. Again, that challenge there from Belconnen just goes astray. It's just those two teams at the moment can't find that last pass heading into the box. Hals and Rasbucken just taking the ball here. Goes back to Hals. Trying to get those Belconnen players out in that formation that they set up so well in defence. Here comes the pressure, Whittle. And there's the turnover that Belconnen wanted. Thought that might have been a free kick. Not given, and Sally James will clear. Nice ball there from DeMarco. Plays it to Barak. Bit of pressure at the back there. First it was Jasmine Maguire, now it's Jalocka. She goes out to Jessie Williams, plays it into the box, looking for Jalocka. Just can't finish. Can't find that finishing touch there. And it's cleaned up well at the back there by Sally James. Holst goes on a run, looking for Colville. Cleaned up nicely by Rashard. Colville with a chance on the deflection here. Barak. Not quite. Speculator there. That's not going to trouble Lacey at all. She comes out here looking for Maddie Whittle. Nice first touch there. Goes back to Kerr. She'll play it back to her keeper. So now she's trying to draw Canberra United out of their formation. Draws two. But the pass is astray. And it'll come to Maddie Whittle with a nice turn. Looking inside, looking dangerous early is Maddie Whittle. Ross Buchan with the clearance. Jalocka. Nice ball out to Jessie Williams. Jalocka, the nice turn. Looking in on goal. Looks for a runner, none forthcoming. And again, a foul miss there by the referee, and Barak goes on a run of her own. She plays a nice ball through. Cut inside. Colville will have it on the edge of the box. Just shut down there, and Jalocka will find Maddie like she was trying to earlier. Whittle here. Forced James out of her box there. The ball was so good. Nice physical challenge there from Hughes. Referee letting it play, which is good to see. Ilioski goes wide. Colville makes a cutting run in the box. She's ignored. Hayley Taylor-Young. And in the end, it was probably that first option that was probably the best. Gone nearly a quarter of an hour here at McKellar Park. Score's still 0-0. Hasn't been without its chances though. Belconnen controlled the game early, but you just feel that the longer the game goes on, Canberra United get more comfortable the longer the game stays this way. Kerr with a nice turn looking for Whittle. It's cut off well there, and it'll be Lawless who will play it back. They continue to control the game from the back, do Canberra United. And this time, the contact was a little bit too much, and Belconnen with that free kick. And they set something up here. Starting to push some players forward. Kerr remains unmarked on this left side. It's a nice ball in. Cleared nicely, and it's Taylor-Young on that wide side. On the left, she found space. Goes to Colville, back to Taylor-Young. A nice ball in, looking for Colville. And Kerr will clear it. The experience there. Back to Whittle. Kerr forced to make a run. And Ross Buchan gets back well there. A back pass there. The crowd quite vocal about that one. An error there. That just might open the door for Belconnen United. Sally James picked one up she shouldn't have. And an opportunity here for Belconnen to take the lead. Day just speculating on what she might do. Nice touch there. Just curls it wide, not far that time. A let off there for Canberra United. An unfortunate one there. Both teams thought it would have been a Canberra United throw-in. Instead, it's Raymond bringing it back in. Looking for Whittle. Cut off well there. From Raymond, looking for Jalocka. Taylor Young. She finds Colville in midfield. Getting forward. Probably could have played that ball earlier to Hughes. Jensen to bring it in. Looking for Colville. Hughes with the head. Good contest there. And she has a shot. Oh! Forces a great save out of Lacey. She hasn't been troubled too far this season, and Hughes with a flashing shot there. Nearly breaks the deadlock just before 20 minutes. First corner of the evening for Canberra United. Molly Lawless to take it. Barak. It just fell to her. You felt like she took a second or half a second too long to take that shot. They just swarmed on her, the Belconnen United defence. They don't concede too many goals. Colville looking for Hughes. It's cut off there. And Whittle will turn defence into attack. A nice ball there. Jesse Williams. Jalocka. In space again in midfield, Jalocka. Gets it back. A nice ball in here. And Canberra United should clear through Ilioski. Barak in midfield. Fascinating battle there with Jalocka early on. And she'll come wide looking for Taylor Young. Just couldn't find Hughes there. Turnover. Colville. But it'll be Raymond who'll go back, make up for that mistake. Bit of confusion there. Stella DeMarco wasn't having any of it. She was there in midfield. Turns it over though. Belconnen United back on the attack. That's Ross Buchan at the back. Looking for Lawless. Dispossessed and will have a goal kick. Interestingly enough, Lacey didn't take that goal kick. Just in formation so well here, Belconnen United. Not giving Canberra any space whatsoever at the back here. That's why they opt to play it back. There was Colville. And nice there from Hulse. Plays it back to James. Jalocka will cut it off. Barak, nearly. Keir, who switches on to that right side. Nice ball in from Jesse Williams, but again, Carly Rossbucken at the back there. She'll get it, play it to Hulse. Back to Rossbucken. Almost playing the game between themselves there. Colville with a nice turn. You can see the talent. She was Canberra United's only goal scorer last week against Canberra FC with the double. Here's Lawless. Looking for Colville. Can't find her on this occasion. And it's Jalocka there, back in defence. Cleared well, Martins. Looking for Whittle out here on the left side, cut off. Colville with the touch. Nice little deflection to Lacey. She'll send it. Keir on that outer side now. Nice ball in, looking for Williams. Played away. Rossbucken will track it back. Probably play Hulse on the inside there. And she'll look to create. Can't on this occasion. Keir takes it. Strong to Jalocka, looking for Jesse Williams. She wins it in the box. Options on. And that one flashed just wide. Jasmine Maguire. Caught for a corner though. Must have taken a deflection. Nice ball in. Jalocka gets high, forces a wonderful save out of James. She comes again. Two wonderful saves there from Sally James. That was outstanding. You thought the first effort from Jalocka was going to go in. The deflection. It fell to Jessie Williams. And she forced a second save out of James, and we'll have another corner. Again, a high ball in, and it's cleared well there by Ilioski. It's coming back though. Ilioski, wonderful turn there. But again, Belconnen in defence here. It'll be Jalocka there. Barak at her heels. Called for the free kick there, Jalocka. Just as Clark was in on goal. The defender there would have liked to have scored a goal. And it'll be Rossbucken back to Hulse, back to Rossbucken. Send it so early here. They'll just continue to try and draw that Belconnen defence. Nothing forward, so they'll just keep playing it between each other. Finally, Williams says that's enough. Puts some pressure on. And that's the ball she was looking for, but Taylor Young just couldn't get on the end of it. But you can see what Canberra United wanted to do there. Just draw that defence. It's been such a steely defence all season. Raymond there. Cut off well by House. Back to Rossbucken. Not much up forward. Plays it wide to Lawless. And again, they'll play between each other. Looking to draw that defence, waiting for a runner. This is that press, back to James. And they force the turnover. That's what Belconnen does so well. Back to Clark. A nice ball wide, looking for a captain, Keir. Can she put one into the box? She does. But Sally James so well there with the hands. Cut off by Jalocka. Day there. Looking for Whittle, but it's cut off well by Jensen. Goes back to Hulse. Taylor Young. Ooh, nearly the turnover there. Williams putting the foot out. Now there's some space for DeMarco. Looking for Colville. She turns her opponent. Finds Hughes. Looking for Barrack. Colville. And Clark says, we'll play it in your half. James will come out to meet it. Play Hulse. Not many options. Chooses to go to Ross Buchan. Looking for Taylor Young, but Ellie Raymond's there. And just a wayward pass there from Lacey. We're seeing what Jensen can do with her throws. Can she find a long one here? Just over the head of Hughes. And Jalocka will cut it off. Back to Keir. Just too tough there from Hughes. And Day will win the free kick in midfield. Just gets a warning from the ref there, not a yellow. Just on half an hour here. Score still locked. Canberra United. Belconnen United. 0-0. Nice ball there from Maguire. Looking for Whittle. She'll win the ball on the edge of the box. So dangerous from this position. Nothing coming on this occasion though. But you just got a glimpse there of the talent of Maddie Whittle. Nearly turned something into nothing. Ross Buchan. Jalocka with a speculator. Settled there, looking for Colville. DeMarco. Plays it back to James. Takes a touch. Ross Buchan with a bit of pace there. The young Matilda. She'll get it back from Lawless. Not a whole lot happening. DeMarco manages to keep it in midfield, goes back to Hulse. Colville calls for it long, instead goes short to Hughes. And again, they'll try and work it out of the defence. Back to Lawless. Good battle with Keir, and she wins it here. Inside to Jalocka. Day looking for Whittle. And Hughes will clear. Colville hasn't found this much space early. And opts to play it back to James. Ross Buchan looking for a runner. Finds DeMarco in midfield. Cut off by Jalocka. Through ball looking for Whittle. And it'll be Hughes. A nice touch in midfield. Back to Ross Buchan. Lawless wins it. DeMarco in midfield. The two number 12s there, Jalocca and DeMarco. Plays Colville, but Jalocca tracking back well, cuts it off. And Clark, another long ball. Lawless looking to get around Keir. Good challenge in there by the Belconnen United captain. And then they win a free in midfield. It'll be yellow there for Hughes. She got the warning before. And there's a more permanent warning, a slice of cheese. Have to be careful now. Not exactly something you want 12 minutes before half-time. So Clark plays it long. Will be easily dealt with there by James. And again, Ross Buchan to Colville. Jensen. Back to Ross Buchan. Looking for Lawless wide. In fact, it's Ilioski. She'll win that free with Clark just putting it out. Finds Barak short. Good turn. Not many options. Holds it up and goes back to Ross Buchan, who takes the game on here. Nice bit of pace, gets around one. Keir puts an end to that run. Ross Buchan, back to DeMarco. Back to Hulse. Cleared, looking for Taylor Young. Just a wayward touch there, and Raymond will bring it back in. Nice ball in there. They win it again. Thought that may have been off Martins, but the referee and the lineswoman disagree. Martins brings down Colville. A little bit cynical there. Knew she couldn't go with the forward there. Hulse looking at the options. And again, we've seen that combination so often in this first half. And Ross Buchan just can't find Lawless. And Keir will bring it back in. Nice ball in. Dealt with well by Day. Canberra United solid in defence. Raymond just can't keep it in. Jensen. Raymond looking for Whittle. And she wins the free kick. Nice bit of showmanship there with Jensen. It'll be Day to bring it in. She might look for the head of Jalocca. So dangerous in the air. Nice ball in. She did find the head, but that's just not going to trouble at all. Ilioski turns it over. Jesse Williams. Nice turn. Went inside, just couldn't find that last pass. It'll be Taylor Hope. No, Raymond cuts it off. Does well. Finds space on the left. Went back looking for Whittle. Wins the throw. Nice ball in. Free kick won there by Martins. Could we see a repeat there? They found Williams with that last free kick. Didn't seem to cause too much trouble for James. What can Day do here? Just over 8 minutes left in the first half, plus extra time. Day with a speculator, to say the least. And you can tell she's disappointed with that one. Just waiting for a new ball here. James short to Hulse. Done that so often, just been allowed that first pass. But from here it gets a little bit more difficult. Looking for Colville. Taylor Young. Back to Colville. Finds some space. Clark so well there in the sweeping roll. Just gets back and ends that attack. Jensen will probably go long here with the throw. Probably looking for Colville. Finds Hughes nearly. It's cleared there by Belconnen. Nice ball back from DeMarco looking for Hulse. Gets a touch. Just dusted in the touch there though by Williams. Nice bit of pressure there from the forward. Raymond with the throw in. Cleared there by Ross Buchan. Jalocka, Raymond. Nice ball back. Bit of pressure here. Raymond can only find Barak, who cuts it off in midfield. Back to Ross Buchan. Goes Hulse. Has Lawless wide, opts not to use her. This time Lawless gets it. Tries to turn Keir. Can't do so, and it's cut off there. Hughes. Ilioski. And again, will they work at this outer side? Taylor Young in a bit of space. Called for a handball there. Pleads her case, but I don't think it's going to be changed. Rush out there. A nice ball. Day. Just beaten by Hughes. Already on that yellow, so she's got to be careful. Just got to be careful there, does Hughes. Don't want to get a red before half time. Day wins the free kick. Has Rashard short if she wants to use her. Instead, she'll send it long into the box. Dealt with well there by Hulse. It'll be cleared away with Colville. No one back there, and cleared there by Clark. Just playing that sweeping role so well this evening. Nice ball in for Taylor Young. This time Raymond getting across. Will we see the deadlock broken before half-time? Hasn't been a chance for quite a while here. Ross Buchan looks for Barak. Turned over there by Jalocka. Nice ball wide. Jasmine Maguire out there. Looking for a captain in Keir. This time forcing Lawless to do the defending there on the left wing. And she does well, Keir. Wins her side a throw. Opts to go back to Maguire. In the gloves. Oh, it falls to Maddie Whittle. She'll finish. No! That was a fantastic save there from James. Thought there may have been cries for a penalty. There wasn't. All ball cleanly taken there by James. And just when you thought Maddie Whittle would have scored, she doesn't. Incredible. Here's there to Barak. Just had Colville go down behind the play here. some real concern here for Colville. I think just went down there under no real pressure. She's a bit shaky to get back up. Real concern here for the youngster. Gets to her feet gingerly. Some nice sportsmanship there from Kerr. Just not 100% sure what happened there. She just went down, testing out that ankle now. May have rolled that. She'll stay out there. Could get some running repairs at half-time. 2 minutes before half-time, plus extra time. Raymond. And there we are. Good bit of sportsmanship. And Canberra United will get the ball. Played out through Hulse. Looking for Ross Buchan. She takes off. Plenty of space. Forcing the defenders backwards. Looking for Barak. And Lacey, who hasn't had a lot of work to do in this first half. We're quite thankful she's called into action there as it starts to get a little bit chilly here in the nation's capital. Nice there from Jalocka. Plays it to Rashart. Good ball for Day. Back to Rashart. Just controlling it now, Belconnen. Would they be happy with 0-0 in this first half? Perhaps. But they have had their chances. The best probably that Whittle chance just a few moments ago. Nicely in there, Raymond. Plays Whittle. Back to Day. She'll play Jalocka in midfield. Just can't take it. DeMarco will put the pressure on. Back to Clark. Searching for the opening goal here in the first half. Clark. She can launch. Doesn't on this occasion. And it's cut off there. Just playing it in that corner. Ilioski does well and gets the foot in. Clark with a bit of urgency. Senses that the time is going to run out here. Just a few moments left in this first half. She throws it long. Ross Buchan. But it'll be James again who called into action there. And she does well. She stops to hold it. Canberra United be happy with 0-0 here in the first half. And that'll be it for the first half. 0-0 here, Canberra United and Belconnen United. In what has been a fantastic match here at McKellar Park. We'll be back with the second half not too long. Welcome back here at McKellar Park. The moon high in the sky here tonight, clear skies, beautiful conditions for football. 0-0, Belconnen United and Canberra United. Players just on their way back out. They've been in the nice warm dressing room, so they might find this early stage it'll be quite interesting as to see which side will acclimatise to the cooler conditions. Well, you'd think living in Canberra you'd be used to it. Sometimes you're not. Just trying to see if there's any changes to the lineups as we start the second half. As you can see there, Colville for Canberra United trying to keep warm. It's not the worst tactic, the arms in the jumper. Brings about now, she'll need him in that second half. Was solid in that first half. Had a few chances. But again, it's that Belconnen United defence that's done so well all year. Only conceded 3 goals. Could we see one this afternoon? It'll be Belconnen kicking us off here. Probably smart there, making the Canberra United players wait. And it's started by Maguire. Nicely back there to Clark. This is a set play. Looking for Matty Whittle. Could they start perfect? No. But it looks like it will be a goal kick before Ilioski gets it out. Surprising start there from Belconnen. A nice set play, and Keir should look to go long. Nicely in there is Barak. And she'll win the ball. Only as far as Jalocka. Wide Keir. Ilioski right there. Cleared there by House. Just weren't expecting that start from Belconnen. You know, you should. They have been the premier side. Probably shocked Canberra United a little bit here as Keir. Just wide of the target there. So it'll be interesting to see what Canberra United tries in this half to break down Belconnen. They tried to draw them out early last half. It was that a lot of that play between Rossbucken and House. This time it's Colville. Turns. Nice play inside. Barak. She has Lawless wide. Opts to use her. First touch just wide. It's a nice bit of play there from Canberra United. Not quite troubling Lacey just yet. And again, as we saw in the first half, it'll be Clark who will take the kick. Sends it long. Cut off there. Lawless to Barak. Ball just under her feet there and she loses possession. Nice ball back to Rashard. Controlling play well is Day. DeMarco in midfield for Canberra United. Opts to go back. Rossbucken finds Ilioski. Nearly bumped off it there. Hulse. Back to Rossbucken. Just moving those Belconnen defenders from side to side at the moment. And goes back to Hulse. She's got a paddock of space in front of her. Opts to use it. Nice run from Lawless is ignored. And back to Rossbucken. Just not prepared to take that extra step at the moment. That risk that might get them the goal. This time there's a nice ball out for Taylor Hope. She wins it. But Raymond is there every step of the way and wins the ball back. And it'll be a goal kick. And again, perhaps Lacey not with the warm-up. Oh no, she'll opt to take the short one here. Bit of a trick play with Clark. I was about to say, perhaps Lacey standing in goal on a cold Canberra night. Perhaps that's the reason why she's not taking the goal kicks. As Hulse plays it out wide to Ilioski. Just controls it. Whittle. Whittle wins it though. And she gets the free kick. Ilioski just a little bit too much of a push there. Keir sizing up her options. Plays a high ball. Hope falls to Jalocka. And Barak will clear. Raymond playing in that sweeping role here. Cut there. Colville. Just had the run there of Hughes. Had an opportunity. Again, just not willing to take it. Hughes looking for Colville. And Raymond does well. Back to Lacey. Doesn't quite clear. Clark put under pressure there well by Rusbucken. She'll have to track back well. Thought there might have been a free kick there. None coming. It'll be Keir there to Jalocka. Just settle it down a bit. Today, a nice ball out here to Whittle. Bit of tick-attacker here from Belconnen. Just controlling that ball. Looking for Day on that last pass. Just too far ahead of her. Jensen on that outer side, able to clear. Just being played in that middle third at the moment this game. Nice touch from Hughes. She beats two. Plays it out to Taylor Hope. Just can't quite control it there. It'll be Raymond who'll clear. Chance now for Lawless. Plays Ilioski. Numbers forward to Marco. Looks for Colville. Went on that inside turn. Falls to Hughes. Ilioski. Just a bad touch there. It'll be Belconnen a chance to go back on the attack through Keir. Nice ball in for Williams. To Jalocka. Just to go back to Clark with that thunderous right foot. No one there on this occasion. As Rusbucken, she tracks back. The young Matilda. Seen flashes of her talent here from the centre-back position. Surprisingly, he's scored a couple of goals this year as well. Turns it over on this occasion, though. Commentators curse, you give them a rap, and sometimes they let you down. But she wins it back there. Nice ball from Hulse. Finds Lawless out on the left wing. Has runners. Opts to take it herself. Takes on Keir. Nice pressure there from the Belconnen United captain. One there by Hughes. Cleanly. Turns on the right. Just not the finish there. Starting to get these chances though as the game goes on. Encouraging signs for Canberra United. It'll be Clark again to bring it in. No, they opt to go the trick play again. Just find those extra couple of metres that could make the difference. Clark, a nice ball. Stolen there though by DeMarco. She's got it. Finds Hulse. A searching run to Lawless. Forces Keir, turns back inside nicely. Hughes. Oh. Was nearly brought down there by Rashard, but wins the corner for his side. Some nice flashes of brilliance there from Hughes. And she'll take the corner. Just building here. They'll be outsized in the box, so can they find a header here? Hughes puts it in. Clark clears well. Only as far as Lawless. Plays it back to Hughes. Tries to beat Clark. Does. Finds some space. Curling ball. And Colville. She flashed her legs at that one, but was offside anyway. So if it had been a goal, still 0-0. Just under 10 minutes gone in this second half. Still 0-0. Ilioski. They'll just choose to settle now. They've controlled much of this second half so far, Canberra United. Ross Buchan. Nice ball out to Taylor Young. Turns it over though. Ross Buchan in well there again. Searching ball. Forces Rashard back. She'll make Lacey do some work in goal. Nice ball back. And Belconnen United will clear. Jalocka with plenty of space. Turns it over though to Jensen. It'll be Hulse here. Goes on that searching run. Looking to press a little bit more rather than sitting back now. Looking to take the game on. This time it's DeMarco giving it away in midfield. Just couldn't find Jalocka on that occasion. Ilioski to bring it in, looking for Lawless. Maddie Whittle right there. Nearly wins the ball. Well done there by Ilioski. Cheeky tackle there from Jesse Williams. Just allows the numbers behind the ball. Not many options forward for Hulse. Well in there by Colville. As Taylor Young on the other side. Just cut off well by Raymond. But as we've seen, it's that forward pass just going in that's been lacking. Also find Ross Buchan. She'll take off. Nice pass there with DeMarco. Just can't find the 1-2. In there by Maguire. No free kick forthcoming. Well in there by Rashard. Shuts down Colville really well there. Back to Clark. And Lacey will get another touch. Off Taylor Young there. Raymond will bring it back in. Just wonder whether any changes are forthcoming here. What the coaches are thinking at the moment. It's a bit of a stalemate. Nice in there. Jesse Williams with a chance. Numbers back. That'll be Hughes will clear. This time doing the defending. Forces Keir back. Nice ball in for Martins. Maddie Whittle. Ilioski back to Barrack. Just opting to control the ball at the moment. Ross Buchan looking. Clark will cut it off. Falls to Colville. Deflection there off Rashard. And Taylor Young wins a corner for her side. Raymond a little bit worse for wear after that one. May have worn a boot to the face. As she limps to that front post. Chance here for Canberra United to break the deadlock. Laura Hughes. It's a high ball in. Comes to the back. Lawless. Falls to Barak. Takes the touch. Oh, just beats the left post. We'll have another corner. It took a deflection there off Rashard. And it nearly beat the post of Lacey. Millimetres there for Canberra United. Take two for Hughes on the other side this time. It's a high ball in. Colville. That's taken well there by Lacey. She sends it long. Looking for Maguire. Can't take it this time. Jalocka. Finds Jesse Williams. And the clearance there from Ross Buchan. Keir. Inside to Jalocka. Controls it well. Goes to ground and wins the free kick. Alex Martin's on that occasion. Keir on this right side. Belconnen United's chance. 15 minutes into this second half. Can they break the deadlock? Could we see a set play here? It's a ball to the back. It's off the head of Williams and wide. Not threatening James's goal there. It's a short ball to Hulse. She has plenty of time. Looking for Ilioski. Prize of handball. It's controlled well by Whittle. And she opts to just get it out. Not happy with that one. She thought she won the throw. Barak against Keir. Does well against a much larger opponent. And this time Martins. Thought she got majority of the ball there, but she's just called for a free. Perhaps a chance to settle things down. Ilioski. Nice ball looking for Colville. And a clearance there from Raymond. So it just got heated for a moment there. Passion's flying here. Obviously, first versus third. You don't want to drop the points in this game. That's a strong challenge there from Rashard, and she wins it. Plays it back to Raymond. And Lacey called into action here. Bit of a nothing ball. Ross Buchan will go on to the attack. Sends the ball in. And Lacey, clean hands there. First take. Out of the hands, looking for Whittle. Ilioski cuts it off. Only as far as Jalocka in midfield. Plays it to Martins. Bit of pace there, looking for Whittle. This right side. What can she do? Ilioski right there. Good pressure from the youngster. Called for a free though. So crafty is Whittle. It'll be Day to bring it in. Something near post, perhaps. Keir just sitting outside the box. Goes close. It's at the back. And it's a goal. The deadlock's finally been broken. And it looks like it was Rashard at the back there. The defender has broken the deadlock. James has been so good all evening, but you couldn't stop that one. And Rashart gets her side a 1-0 lead. Nearly 20 minutes into the second half here. So will that change the complexion of this game? Canberra United, Hughes goes on the attack now. How often have we seen a goal straight after scoring? Hughes, a nice touch, finds space, puts it in. And it's dealt with well there by our goal scorer, Rashart. It'll be Hughes. How will Canberra United respond here? They've been so good for close to 60 minutes. Just over half an hour to go here. Still in. But it's cleared well. Out to Whittle. Controls it. Takes on Ilioski. Hold of the jumper, and the referee saw that one that time. She might get a card here. Just a warning. Pleads her case, but it's quite clear there. .65 gone. 1-0 Belconnen United. Keir sends it long. Balls to the back there. Williams. Cleared well there by DeMarco. Nearly a second goal. Belconnen pressing. Looking for that killer blow here. This is why they've been such a good team for so long. They can absorb that pressure like they did early in this second half, and they find a goal of their own. It'll be Maguire to bring it in. A nice ball. Dealt with well by Hulse. Comes back though. Chance at the back. Oh! A flashing shot there by Martins. Or it may have been Clark. It was Clark. That rocket boot of hers. Could have made it 2-0. Just over the post. So the pressure building on Canberra United here. Just down the one goal here. In from James. Only as far as Keir. Plays Whittle, who can't control it. Ilioski now. Taken there by Maguire. Plays it to Whittle. Met with Hughes. Back to Day. Nothing on that occasion. Looks like we'll have a sub here. Tiana Miro on. Tiana Miro on, and Lawless. So good on that left side. She'll come off. So they need a bit of spark here, Canberra United. Could Miro be that spark? Nice ball here for Colville. Hasn't been gifted too much space this afternoon. They know what she can do after a 2-goal effort last week. That was against the defending champions, Canberra FC, who surprisingly beat Belconnen last year. Jalocca, nice ball there. Taken by DeMarco. And just gives it away there. Bit of frustration creeping into the game as Rashard plays it with Day. Chance there for Miro if she wants it. Day does well to fix her mistake. And nice there from Martins. Back to Rashard. Just controlling the game now. Just past the boot there of Jasmine Maguire. Ilioski atones for it. Whittle into Maguire. Just can't control that one either. No damage done though as Keir finds Whittle. So good on that right side. And Ilioski gets it out. So another golden opportunity here for Belconnen. Just continuing to press and press. It'll be Maguire to take. Set play here, Maguire looking for Rashard. Nearly had to double the defender. Colville, she's got space now. Plenty of pace. Day looking to go with her. Just manages to hold it up. Plays DeMarco. Gone wide. Looks inboard. And she may have won her side a goal kick. Still in. No, it'll be a goal kick. Good defence out there by Raymond. Will we see another set play there from Lacey and Clark? No, it looks like Clark will just take this one. No. Done it again. Just caught him napping there. Nice ball looking for Whittle. And Ross Buchan clean. Williams there. Plays Whittle. Just when you thought she was in on goal, the offside. She would have loved the goal there, Whittle. Probably would have put this game to bed. Ross Buchan with the ball. Looking for Taylor Young, not on this occasion. Williams with it. Can't get past DeMarco, and it'll be Hulse for Barak. Nice turn in the midfield there. Manages to control it. Just bumped off it by Jalocka though. And Whittle. Plays it back to Clark. Looking for Keir. And Ross Buchan will just usher it out there. Has done so well this evening, the young defender. It'll be James to take it. Just can't find the target there. Again, a lot of Belconnen players in that front half, just pressing. Taken there by DeMarco. Finds Colville. Clark every step of the way though. Chance for DeMarco. Just holds it up. Looking for Miro out wide here. Takes it from Keir. Barak. Falls to Barak. Just cleared out there. It'll be DeMarco in midfield. She opts to take a run. Through ball for Miro. Rashard's there. Just put Lacey under pressure there. Does so well to clear it, and Ilioski has it stolen from her. This time it's Maguire. Second touch, probably not what she wanted, but she wins a corner. Hulse remonstrating, or is it Ross Buchan? Not happy, the young defender. Looked quite clearly like it was off Maguire. The referee and the lineswoman down there, and she goes into the book. So Maguire with a perhaps fortuitous corner kick. Sends it to Clark. She gets up. Saved well there by James. Again, more pressure on Canberra United. We'll see a sub here. It'll be Leah Carnegie to come on. Looks like she'll go into that midfield. And she takes the place of Martins. So Maguire here. Sends it in long. Played back there. And that one won't trouble the keeper at all. Could play that quick ball, opts not to. Here to Rossbucken. Plays it wide. Chance here for Taylor Young. Cleared well though by Raymond. What can they conjure up here? Just over 15 to go. Nikias warming up on the sideline here for Canberra United. We'll see another sub soon. That'll be DeMarco coming off for Nikias. No doubt she'll be heading straight down the tunnel to put a jacket on. Nice chilly evening here in Canberra. Still a chance in this game for Canberra United to level the scores. Hughes gets the long ball in. And then just dispossessed. Does well to put the pressure on Raymond. But can't keep it in. Falls there for Whittle. Plays it wide out here. And Carnegie called offside there. Just come on looking to create some attack out on this right side. Another change here. It'll be Gemma Murphy taking the place of Jasmine Maguire. So back underway here. This time through Nikias, who goes back to that left back position. They might try and get Rossbucken up the field. Ilioski just turns it over. Chance here for Whittle. Dispossessed well by Hulse. It'll be Jensen there. Just turns it over and Jalocka. Jensen does well to do the sweeping work there. Got to get creative here, Canberra United. Can't sit on the heels, down 1-0. Nice ball there from Raymond. She'll control it back to Clark. Opportunity to reset the attack here. Goes back to a defensive partner in Rashard. To Jalocka now. Finds Day in midfield. Searching for Carnegie there. Can't find her. And Barak has that one ushered away. Gemma Murphy, the sub there, getting the foot in. Nice ball here for Miro. Put under a bit of pressure there. They just suffocate you with their defence, Belconnen United. Here's a chance for Rossbucken. Bit higher up the field. That's the sort of pace she can exhibit there. Just turns it over on this occasion. Controlled well here. Not many options forward. So Hulse will control it. Back to Nikias. And then she'll go back to Hulse. Need runners forward. Looking for Taylor Young. Clark back there, gets the foot in, Taylor Young. Manages to steal it, but Raymond's there. And Clark will put the foot through it. Just a bit ambitious there from Hulse. Not sure what the call was there from the lineswoman. It's been overruled. It's been overruled. A bit of frustration there. Bit of frustration there from the crowd. Keir plays it. Nice ball to Williams. Back to Keir. Only as far as Hulse. So it's a bit of a reset there. Manages to play Rossbucken, who's now playing in that central midfield role. Looking to get higher up the ground, creative, but it's cut off by Raymond. Jensen there, strong tackle. She wins it back. Looks for Murphy. Just need to get creative here, Canberra United. Ilioski gets around Carnagle. Nice ball there for Miro. Plays Barak. Back to Rossbucken. Higher up the field. There's a bit of a speculator, and that one's not really going to trouble Lacey at all. So just slow things up here. Time's on their side, just under 9 to go here. Nice ball there, Carnegie. Plays it back. Williams. He's looking for Whittle there on the left side now. Quite creative how Belconnen are able to play multiple positions. Majority of their players can do that. Nice ball from James. For Miro. And a good tackle by Keir. She wins it. It'll be Williams in on goal. Chooses to go back to her captain. Plays it back to Day. Just flashes the shot wide. It may have taken a deflection. No, a goal kick there for James. Coming up, another sub here. Sharon Chow will come on. Look to make her mark in the closing stages of this game. Placing Taylor Young, who's been so fantastic on that right side. Creative all evening. James with it. Not many options, goes short to Rossbucken. Bit of pressure there. Gemma Murphy on her tail. Manages to find Nikias. What can they conjure up here? Rossbucken. Ball wide, looking for Chow. Can't control it with her first touch. Raymond with that throw. It'll be Canberra United on the attack. This time through Miro out wide. Keir in defence has got through a mountain of work. She gets around her. Comes back well. In Filioski. Nice fantastic work there by Keir. And Carnegie with the nice touch gets around Ilioski. And it's ushered in the touch by Hughes. So Keir plays Williams. Back to her captain. Williams gets it back. Looking for Whittle on that left side. Murphy. Whittle. Can she turn? Can't turn Jensen there. In fact, Jensen does extremely well and wins the ball. Raymond wins it back though. Sends it in looking for Carnagle. Jalocka. Just a nice little touch. Done well by Hulse. And Ilioski gets it out of there. So a sub here. There'll be Bronte Pike coming on in the number 4 jersey. Fairleigh Raymond. In fact, it's Williams coming to the bench. Nice there from Kerr. Whittle just can't control it. So it's just under 6 to play. What can Canberra United? Can they get the equaliser here? It's been the question we've been asking since just past the 60th minute mark, when Belconnen United was able to open the scoring through Rashard. A nice ball in. Can't find it. And this time James takes it cleanly. Not many options. Need to take some risks here. Hulse goes wide. Stops to hold it there. Barak plays it back to Jensen. Again, not much happening forward. Just a lack of run. Ilioski. Hughes takes on Carnegie. Well in there. Back to Whittle. Plays Murphy. Just can't find that last pass. Barak. Under pressure there from Day. A nice ball wide to Chow. Looking for Ross Buchan, who's well up the field compared to the first half. Looking for that equaliser. They'd love to go home with the draw here. Ball in. And again, Belconnen so good in defence. Clark looking for Carnegie. Ilioski there. And Keir will cut it off, as she has done for much of the afternoon and evening. Ilioski can't control it. Clark a ball wide. Looking for Bronte Pike. Not quite. Hulse asking a lot of Miro. She gets there. Now she's got time. Sizes up her options. Takes on Carnegie. Plays it inside. Looking for Colville. She's brought down. Very vocal, the crowd here. Not coming. And it'll be Day to Carnegie and Ilioski. Bit of frustration there from the crowd. Now Kerr. And wonderful in there is Murph. Kerr in. It's a nice ball for Carnegie. She can't control it though. Nikias. What can they conjure up here? Looking for Chow. Cut off. Chance now for Pike. Carnegie. Pass just goes wanting at the last moment. Plenty of tired bodies out there now. It's been a free-flowing game, one that's sort of been played between the two-thirds, right in that middle, just outside each team's box. Jalocka can't find the pass here. Chance for Miro to put Keir on the back foot. Plays the ball to Hughes. Taken well by Day though. Fantastic in midfield. Plays it back to Whittle. It'll be Keir. Just turns it over there, but so quick to get from attack to defence of Belconnen. And a turnover there. Murphy in on goal. Not troubling though. Nikias. Plays Miro. In well is Whittle. Nikias under pressure now from Carnegie. Kears pressed up as well. Whittle in space. Finds Pike. Carnegie. Still in that box. Jalocka. And Day. And they'll be happy to control it, but Chow on the ball now. Rossbucken tripped up there, manages to keep the ball. Rashard ushers it out. Final moments of this game. Can we find an equaliser? Can they find an equaliser? It's looking unlikely though. Belconnen was such a good defence, it doesn't look like those 3 goals against are going to be added to this evening. Nice ball there from Pike. Colville. Chow. Off the corner flag and out. Colville. In for Rossbucken. And disappointingly for Canberra United, it's out. Clark with a chance here to bring it back into play. Been so good with that trick play this afternoon, but it'll be Clark. Sends it in. Can't be much time left. Clark puts a foot through it. Carnegie. Cut off there by Nikias to Barak. Ilioski on the left. Can't find the target and Clark will clean up. Hughes. Got to go for it now. House. Plays it out wide to Jensen. It's not what you want when you're chasing an equaliser past 90 minutes. Now a chance. Nikias, no. Controls it. Just the pressure from Belconnen. Can they win the... And it looks like they'll win it here. Rossbucken, so fast. And she's called for the foul there on Clark. It was there. Crowd not happy with it, but it was there. Clark has done so well this afternoon. We'll restart it. Just puts her foot through the ball. Hughes can't control it. Baker. Now Whittle. Just cops a clip there from Barak. Advantage. Thought the referee might have called a free there. She opts not to. Keir. Miro. Desperation now for Canberra United. Hughes. Goes wide for Jensen. Has Chow wide if she wants her. Opts not to, and Raymond with a nice foot in there. Dying moments, can't be long left. Throw in from Jensen. In well. It falls there. Hughes. Chow, no. Perhaps one last chance. Day. Only as far as Colville. Cleared there. And that'll do us. Delight for Belconnen. They hold their lead at the top of the NPL Women's Capital Football League here in Canberra with a 1-0 win over Belconnen United. It was Rashard early in that second half with the killer blow. No goals after that one, despite the efforts from Canberra United. Some gallant efforts there. But in the end, it's Belconnen United too good. 1-0 here from McKellar Park.